And coming up, we'll get a look at Ezekiel Elliott. He'll be a focal point of his offense this week. It's the Cowboys and the Commanders, and it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams who love to throw the football, and you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense. We're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another, and I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other, they study each other, they work together in the off seasons. A lot of times they're friends, but come game day,
all right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Cowboys coming out. As usual, it's Dak Prescott leading the way. Led the NFL in touchdown passes, Greg, a season ago. Already his 9th year at the helm for the Cowboys.
what we saw last week, Mike, was just a quarterback that was taking what the defense gave him and just playing a really well-rounded game. And he found the end zone a total of 3 times, twice on the ground, once through the air. But most importantly, he avoided those back-breaking mistakes that could have come back to haunt them. If he continues to play at that level, this is going to be a hard team to beat on any given day.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. And on the carry, this is Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down. Prescott now. To the outside, looked in by Lamb. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll tuck it and take off. Dak wisely hits the deck at the end, but he slides after picking up the 1st down. A gain there of 17. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run Zeke up the middle. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
On 3rd down, Prescott. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
On 4th down, it is Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey for the Dallas field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
This taken at the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Commanders come out with the man they hope leads them into their new era. Jaden Daniels, the number 2 overall pick in this past draft from LSU. Greg, this is the man who won the Heisman Trophy with the Tigers in Baton Rouge a year ago.
If his preparation for this game is any indication of how he's going to perform today, Mike, they're going to be hard to beat. He played really well last week, but when we talked to his coaches, they told us, they're like, he has lived here all week. He has taken his level of play even up another notch, and if he can continue to operate this system, continue to get all of his weapons involved, this leadership, this ability to lead by example, it's going to rub off on the rest of this offense. I think they're going to have a good chance of changing from last week's loss to coming away today with a victory.
He's going to run it. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one. Here's 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's...
the ball comes out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want, but now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier, because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's Dak Prescott, and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. The drive starts with a run, and it's Elliott. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They face 2nd down and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. A pass, caught by the veteran. That's Brandon Cooks. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Handoff here to Zeke. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's complete to Elliott. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 14 yards on that pass play there. That's good for a Dallas first down. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Prescott. This pass right side taken in by Cooks. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Here's Zeke. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Again, here's Zeke.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This will be a 48-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Commanders offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. The next drive about to get started. Before it does, I want to take a look ahead at what's coming up this week. Tonight, Sunday Night Football, Eagles and Rams. Great NFC battle at SoFi. And then tomorrow on Monday Night Football, it's the Ravens and Chargers also at SoFi Stadium. And we'll take a peek ahead now. The Thanksgiving Day tripleheader starts with Bears-Lions in Detroit, Giants-Cowboys in Arlington, and a good one to wrap up the holiday. Dolphins and Packers from Lambeau Field. And he had to push through one tackler, but is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain here. Here's a 3rd and 10. Daniels now going to look to throw. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. He's got room past the 35. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's Tress Way now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. Taken at the 19. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Cowboys offense headed back to take over once more. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Going to start this on the ground with Elliott. And he fought through one tackle, stayed on his feet, but they'll get him down for no gain.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, You stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
They'll run it here with Zeke. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Cook's able to pull that one in. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up third down. Now Prescott. That's into the hands of the veteran Cooks. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This will be a 38-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Cowboys going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with first down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's complete. It's Jamison Crowder. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off he goes. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. Throwing on second down, Daniels. Quick throw here is complete. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. That's to the rookie's second-round pick, Ben Sinnott. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's second and 2. The right side, catch made by McLaurin. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They send him right out of the slot. To the air again is Daniels. He's got it inside the 5. And the Commanders are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now Dan Quinn will send out the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Commanders are on the board just before halftime.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey. And it's the Buccaneers who are out in front in the second quarter. Chris Godwin, a touchdown reception. From there, we'll head down to Charlotte to check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And they trail the visiting Chiefs in that one. Patrick Mahomes killing it. 3 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City. See what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Jordan Addison, a touchdown reception. These two teams ready for the second half, and so are we. So let's get you back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Commanders' offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's caught by Eckler. Not able to stay in. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be a loss of a couple of yards on that one. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll go play action here with Daniels. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
No touchdowns for either side. Maybe we'll get our first here. It's 1st and goal. On play action, Daniels. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. It's Eckler. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Washington. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Richie James now on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Cowboys offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Elliott. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. On 2nd down, it's Dak. Taking off. Dak wisely hits the deck at the end, but he slides after picking up the 1st down.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
1st and 10. On the give, it's Elliott. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw is Prescott. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Pistol now for Prescott. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the 1st down, get down. The drive continues. A run here right side with Elliott. He's got space inside the 25. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. It's going to be pulled in by Dowdle. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have...
Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
You have to wonder if we look back at the end of this game, Mike, and say, was this a prime opportunity for this offense that they blew after that 3rd down sack? Opportunity to take the lead here late in the game, and instead, I think there's a real decision about whether or not they should just take the 3 and chip away at this lead.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This, about as short as you can get. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the third quarter.
Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Commanders' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They trail by 2, and will start this drive with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. His throw left side is complete. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Play action. Here's Daniels. He's going to tuck it and go. And Daniels will have the first down as he's able to slide and avoid the contact.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll stick to the ground. And that'll give them the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. They'll run. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. He finds the veteran Ertz. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Slot man in motion right. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Off the bootleg, here's Daniels. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Field goals and takeaways. That's the 2 goals anytime a defense finds themselves in a goal-to-go situation. Now after that first down sack, I think the odds are a little bit more in their favor. Can they hold up here on 2nd and 3rd down? And if they can make the offense settle for 3, man, that's a huge win for this defense.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. Good running on display there, taking it to the 5, but now it is 3rd and goal. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll run here. Ho-ho! And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Second down, Prescott. His pass caught by Richie James. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Here's Prescott. He'll let this go towards the end zone. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. They'll throw again. Dak. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
You can tell the quarterback has built a lot of confidence in his ability to make plays today with his feet. The defense has had a hard time keeping him in check, and this time, much better job in pursuit. Even though he was able to get outside the pocket, they were able to chase him down and bring the first. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The return starts from the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to see what they can do. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's to the right side, and it's Siddick. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Robinson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. They'll drop to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So now, a big spot coming here. This to grab a late lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Cowboys offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. That's down the field for Lamb. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's caught by Lamb. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Big play here. Crowd on their feet for 3rd and 4. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Again, Prescott to the air. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Commanders are winners, as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.